Well, mutual aid has been around for ages and ages. A lot of people have heard about it since the social unrest from unjust murders, but Black and brown communities have been using this to take care of one another for thousands and thousands of years. The idea is that there isn't a giver-receiver dynamic. We are all responsible to take care of one another, and there's no hierarchy in it. Specifically in the philanthropic community, there is this idea that there's a power dynamic, right? Like there's someone with financial access, there's someone with more common knowledge that helps the poor or that helps the most underrepresented. Mutual aid says that there is none of that. There is an idea that we can have a level of mutual giving and taking based on our needs, and dependent on what it is that we have the capacity to give, it can nourish, protect, and take care of a neighborhood and community and the vulnerable people within it. So I always say this, that mutual aid shouldn't be a response to emergencies, right? Like if there is, for example, we had the baby formula fund when there was a formula shortage. That was a mutual aid program. But that wasn't just something that we did one time. We've always been doing mutual aid in our communities. If you have an apartment complex and say there's a home that burned down in there, the neighbors probably want to create a caregiver bundle for that neighbor. That's mutual aid, right? When you think of communities here that are culturally specific, they do mutual aid all the time. So it's something that's been around for a long, long time. It's an effective model. I think that we need to do it more within other communities and industries and fields. And I love that it promotes that it's a collective thing, that we can all participate in some way to take care of one another. And so how this kind of embodies within Seeds Worth Sowing is that we have a large volunteer community. We would not be able to sustain without our volunteers. And we are primarily community-based in terms of donations and sustainability. Our volunteers know that when they take care of our families, they're taking care of their communities. You're reducing violence, you're reducing harm, you're reducing the potential surveillance of having systems come in and ripping families apart, which causes more violence in communities. So it's an effective model. I'm going to continue to push it. I'm going to continue to encourage it, especially in philanthropic, fields. A lot of people forget that those impacted by harm know exactly what it is to heal ourselves. And it's so important that we have the trust from the philanthropic community that we can respond to the problems the best and that we know our communities the best. So I think that is why I just love mutual aid.